Hello everyone and welcome back to a Best Medicine themed video. If you're new, my name is Landry, and back in January I started a new series on my channel where each and every week I reacted to the new medical drama comedy on Fox called Best Medicine, which is an American adaptation of a beloved British TV series called Doc Martin that was on the air for 18 years, and I did not come across it until 2024, 2 years after it had wrapped up. And I became a huge Doc Martin fan, and when I found out about Best Medicine, I quickly became a Best Medicine fan as well. And each and every week I made a reaction video to react and tell my thoughts of each new episode that came on. There was 13 episodes of Season 1, and Season 2 is coming soon in September. I believe it's September 22nd, so stay tuned for that. More Best Medicine reaction videos to come. But today I thought, in celebration of the return of my new favorite show, I would do a Best Medicine themed video that's a little different. I thought I would take a character quiz. Back when I was a teenager, I used to take these character quizzes all the time, whether it be which band member am I related to, TV shows from Riverdale to just anything. I would take these quizzes to see which character I am compatible with. Do I have a personality that matches each character? Sometimes it was the characters I wanted to be, and other times it would surprise me who I would get. So I thought I would take a Best Medicine character quiz. See which personality I match with, so to speak. I do want to say before I take this quiz, I have not seen the questions, so I don't know which characters you can pair up with. I don't know which character, like if they're doing all the characters of Best Medicine or the main characters. I don't really know that. And there's 10 questions. I have not seen the questions, so therefore it's not like I've read through the questions and tried to match the person I want to match with. So it's going to be a mystery for all of us. I do want to do a prediction and kind of tell who I think I might pair with and who I don't think I'll pair with. So first off, the main character, Mr. Martin Best, Dr. Best himself. I don't think I'm going to match him. Although I do relate to Dr. Best all the time in certain scenarios. I mean, who doesn't get annoyed if somebody does something, or when you're out in public or anything like that? Like, I don't do small talk like the doc, but I don't have the other compatibility that he has in his personality. Like, I don't think I'm rude. If I am, to whoever knows me and is watching this, I'm sorry. I don't try not to come across that way. Like, I hope you don't think I'm rude. So when it comes to that, I don't think that I'm going to match him with that. He likes to keep to himself. I like to keep to myself in some capacities, but at the same time, I love to be out with friends, family, do a lot of things. I'm a photographer. I like to go out and explore. I like to do festivals. He doesn't like small town festivals. I just went to the Blackberry Festival, like, last month. So, like, with that, we don't have the same personality traits. So I don't think I'm going to pair up with him. Elaine, the receptionist. I'm torn. Because at the beginning of the season, I didn't like her character. She was annoying. She got on my nerves. But at the same time, I can relate to Elaine in a way because we're about the same age. She likes to do content creator stuff. She's trying to, like, figure things out. She wants to be a social media star. I'm not trying to be a social media star, but on the other hand, I'm learning how to fit in where I can promote my photography work, so I am becoming a content creator slowly. Do I know what I'm doing all the time? No. But, like, with that being said, I can relate to her in that way. Like, I like to document stuff, like, I'm promoting my photography work. But at the same time, I'm not at my main job, not doing my job and doing this content creator stuff in place of my main job. Like, she's annoying. She should be fired at this point, but, you know. So that being said, I can relate to her ambitions, but I don't think I have all of her personality traits. I could be wrong. Aunt Sarah, I love her character. I've always loved Aunt Sarah's character. She just cracks me up. From like episode 3 really got me. The baseball episode when she is going around cutting the lobster wires of Eddie McCoy's traps because it's on her territory. She slashed his tires. She hurt her hand because she was going to bust a window. Like, she just cracks me up. But I don't think I have the same personality traits as her. I don't think I would have a match with her. I could be wrong. I don't know what the questions are, but I don't think I'll match with her. If Greg and George is on there, I don't think I will match them because I don't feel like I fully know them yet, if that makes sense. They're main characters of the show, but I feel like we don't see them as much as we see Doc Best, Aunt Sarah, Elaine, Louisa, all those characters. So I don't know if I'll match with them. If I did match with George, the only thing I would say is, like, I love to cook, and he's a chef, so maybe that's how I would like, if that was a question, that's how I would get him as my personality trait. But other than that, I don't know how I would match with them. Same thing with Louisa. I love her character. I love Abigail Spencer. But I don't know, like, if I would say that I am Louisa. Like, I don't know if I match her personality. I don't think I would get her as a match, but I could be surprised. Al is super smart. I don't know if I'm as smart as Al, and he's good with technology. I'm kind of good with technology, but I don't know if I would match him. Same thing with Bert. I don't think I would match Bert. I like Bert, but I don't think I have the same personality traits as him. And I think I've named all the main characters, like the ones I would think would be on there, unless Geneva's on there. Oh, and don't get me started on Sheriff Mark. If I get matched with Sheriff Mark, I don't know how I'm going to react, because I have mixed emotions and opinions about Sheriff Mark. I've talked about it in my reaction videos. The beginning of the season, he got on my nerves. Like, I couldn't stand him. Towards the middle of the season, he began to get funny to me, like a comedy character, like comic relief needed him there, like for certain scenes. The things he would say would crack me up. But at the same time, he still got on my nerves with the cockiness and the macho, I don't know how you would describe his character. He just got on my nerves, so I don't think I'm going to match with him. If I do, I would say it would be because maybe I have the same, like, when it comes to emotional traits, like caring, compassion, he has that. He's really sweet. Like, don't get me wrong, I like that he's a sweet guy. He's likable. He can make you laugh. I feel like I could relate to him that way, but all the other characteristics I don't relate to whatsoever. So we will see, and I don't think that they would put Peter Kronk as a character. I don't think I would relate to him. And if I relate to Copernicus the dog, question mark, or Brisket the pig, question mark, that's a little concerning. That's all I'll say. I'm an animal lover. I love animals, but I don't think I'm going to relate to them. So with that being said, let's see what these questions are and who I become a match to. So what this is I couldn't find an official site to do it. Like, it's a new show, so there's not, like, the quiz websites aren't offering. So I just asked for a random best medicine character quiz, and this is what they came up with. So, 10 questions, It's asking A, B, C, D, multiple choice. And it says tally your choices A, B, C, or D to see your match at the end. So the most of each letter answer will be the person that you are compatible with. Okay. So I'm going to try to record the screen so that you can see the questions, or I can type them out, whichever will be easier. We'll see. But I'm still going to try to do a double screen so you can see what I'm seeing. Let's get this started. It's not doing. Okay. So the first question is, how do you handle a messy crisis in front of you? Do you step back, sigh, and explain the logical correct way to fix it? Sounds like a Martin Best. Smile, look for the bright side, and say, let's go to get to work. Crack a joke or lean into the absurdity of the whole situation. Protect your quiet time and wish everyone would just give you space. I definitely wouldn't say I step back, sigh, and explain the logical correct way to fix it. I don't think I'm like that. I tend to smile, look at the bright side, and just make do with things and just move on. I would relate to that. Sometimes it depends on what the situation is. I do think I might crack a joke or lean into the absurdity of the, why did this situation happen? And, ponder it. And then protect your quiet time and wish everyone would just give you space. I don't think I would be that. I'm torn between B and C. I feel like I'm more of a smile, look for the bright side. More positivity. I'm gonna go with B for answer number 1. Number 2. What is your ideal way to spend a free afternoon? Reading a medical journal or organizing your workspace? Sounds like Dr. Best. Checking in on neighbors and making sure the local community is safe. Enjoying cozy comfort TV or finding local humor in daily life, or escaping to a quiet spot outdoors away from loud crowds. I do not read medical journals, so I can automatically knock that out. Do I organize my workspace? Yes, I do I like organization, but I don't think that's how I'm going to spend my free afternoon. I'd rather be outside or with family and friends, or if it's a rainy day, curling up on the couch and watching a TV show or movie. Binge watching Doc Martin, binge watching Best Medicine. Check in on neighbors and making sure the local community is safe. I don't think I really am like that. Unfortunately, I care about people, but I don't talk on the phone that often. I don't go out and talk to people. So I'm torn between enjoying cozy comfort TV or finding local humor in daily life and escaping to a quiet spot outdoors away from loud crowds. I enjoy photographing nature. I go places, that's kind of to myself. I don't like being in crowds. I can agree, with that. I'll say, C, enjoying cozy comfort TV or finding local humor in daily life. This is hard. Am I C or D? Let's do escape into a quiet spot outdoors away from loud crowds. We'll do D, just because. I feel like I'm more likely to go outdoors than I am watching TV on a regular basis. What is your biggest pet peeve in other people? Lack of common sense or incompetence? Negativity and giving up when things get tough. Taking themselves way too seriously. People invading your personal space or boundaries. My biggest pet peeve. I do not like, I can agree with D, people invading your personal space and boundaries. If you get into my space, I do get annoyed. You gotta stay your distance. I'm not totally saying get away from me. I'm not that type of person, but I have my boundaries when it comes to how close you can be to me. Taking themselves way too seriously, that don't really bother me, I don't think. I mean, I feel like you need to have a little bit of fun in your life. But that don't really bother me. Negatively and giving up when things get tough. Yeah, I don't like a negative Nelly in my life. I try to be positive in every situation, so that does bother me. But I feel like the thing that bothers me the most is people invading my personal space or boundaries. So we're going to go with D. So far we are doing B, D, D. Okay, question number 4. How do your friends usually describe your personality? Oh boy. Brilliant, smart, but maybe a bit blunt or grumpy. I hope not. Loyal, passionate, and strong. Warm, funny, and effortlessly natural. Independent, private, and no nonsense. Okay. I feel like I am private when it comes to certain things. Like, I'm a shy person. It takes me a little while to open up to you, but once I let you get close to me, I think I let you see a different side of me. It's like not bad. It's just when I open up to people, like they get like the private, the non-quiet side of Landry, I think they get to know me more as a person. With that being said, I would think that it would either be C, warm, funny, and effortlessly natural, because I don't try to fit in. I try to be funny, and I'm welcoming to people after you get to know me. Loyal, passionate, and strong. I don't think. Independent, private, and no nonsense. See, that's what gets me. Like, I am private. Like, it says, how would your friends describe you? So, I would say C once you get to know me. So, we'll do. So, it's B, D, D, C. Question number 5. Pick a setting that feels like home to you. Okay. A sterile, highly efficient examination room. Definitely not. A tight-knit small town where everyone knows your name. A cozy kitchen or local gathering spot. Or a quiet coastal cliffside with a great view. I think I'll go with D, a quiet coastal cliffside with a great view. For me, it would be a quiet mountain side with a great view because I love the mountains. I like a cozy kitchen or a local gathering spot, but like I don't want to be around too many people, so we'll go with D, where it's quiet. When someone comes to you upset or venting, do you offer a direct technical solution rather than emotional coddling? Stand by their side and promise to help them fix it? Listen with empathy and find a way to make them laugh, or listen quietly but secretly long for the conversation to end? Oh boy. I do not offer a direct technical solution rather than emotional coddling. Like, I don't just, like, give you the answer and say, get away from me. Like, that's not me. So we can eliminate that. Stand by their side and promise to help them fix it. Yeah. Listen with empathy and find a way to make them laugh. But it depends who it is, but most likely. Listen quietly but secretly long for conversation to end. I mean, let's be honest. Is there not that one time in your life that you feel that way? Like, yeah, I mean, come on now. But we'll go with C because I feel like I'm most likely going to listen with empathy and find a way to make you laugh. To make you feel better. I think that's who I am. We're going to go C. How do you react to sudden unexpected change? Oh boy. This is going to be hard because I do not like change whatsoever. So, do you resist it because your routine and plans work fine? Definitely. Adapt quickly and try to unite everyone together. Roll with the punches and see what humor you can find. Grumble about it, adjust behind closed doors, and carry on. Probably A, to be honest with you. I probably resist it because my routine and plans work just fine for me. It takes me a very long time to get used to change. So we'll go with A. Number 8. What drives you to succeed each day? Being the absolute best at what you do. Protecting the people and the town you love. Finding joy, laughter, and connection. maintaining your peace and personal authenticity. I mean, I strive to be the absolute best of what I do. I try to do my best in anything and everything in my daily life, I would say. I like to find joy and laughter in things. I feel like laughter is the best medicine in my opinion. So A and B is what I would say. I mean A and C, my bad. A and C is what I agree with. I would say maybe I want to strive to do my best. We'll go A on that. What is your style when working with a group? Oh boy. You take charge because others will likely mess it up. You're the supportive teammate who keeps morale high. You bring the light-hearted charm and break the ice. You prefer working alone but show up when needed. Yikes. Teamwork makes the dream work. Not gonna lie, when I was in school and I had to do group work, I dreaded it because I wanted it to be me, myself, and I when I did things, because I knew that I would know what I was doing, if that makes sense. And sometimes I would get put in these groups where the people would be acting up and not wanting to take school seriously like I did. I was the perfect attendance, straight A's, try to get straight A's student. I didn't goof around. I was like the serious person. Like, I was very serious in school. So, I don't think I would take charge. Present self now, would I take charge because others will likely mess it up? I don't think would be that way. You're a supportive teammate who keeps morale high. I try to be supportive. You bring the light-hearted charm and break the ice. You prefer working alone but show up when needed. Maybe I'm D. You prefer working alone but show up when needed. Or I could be B. We'll do B. You're a supportive teammate who keeps morale high, because I try to keep people on task. Choose the final motto to live by. Facts and precision matter most. Community and loyalty above all. Life is too funny not to laugh through it. Leave me to my peace and I'll do my job well. I think I'm going to go with C. Life is too funny not to laugh through it. So that is all 10 questions. So let's tally up what. So if I had, let's see. If you got mostly A's, you're the doc. Like the show's no nonsense leader, value pure competence and logic over sweet beside manners. You might seem harsh, but you always get the job done right. Mostly B's, Sheriff Mark, the loyal protector. You are deeply dedicated, passionate, and strong. Your main priority is making sure your town and loved ones are safe, and you always see the glass as half full. Okay, so after going back and looking and tallying up how many I answered with the letter C the most, with the letter D being the second most, but I answered 4 questions with C, so therefore I am characterized as having the same characteristics as Louisa. She is the comedic heart. You match a warm, natural comedic sensibility with a deep love for cozy, light-hearted living. You handle the absurdities of life with a smile and a laugh. Which I think, yeah, that kind of does sum up me in a way. And I think it's so funny because before taking the quiz, I said that I didn't think that I would have the same characteristics as Louisa because I don't really relate to her. I love her character, but I don't feel like I relate to her. And now diving deep into the quiz and answering these questions, I can see where they're coming from, and I do agree that I do sympathize and am similar to her. So with that being said, I am Louisa if I was on Best Medicine, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I didn't think I would pair up with Dr. Best, and reading the questions and seeing the answers, I can see where how you would be categorized categorized as Dr. Martin Best's personality trait, but I don't match that, and I didn't match Sheriff Mark's. But what they were going for Sheriff Mark isn't that bad. I wouldn't mind pairing up with his personality traits, what they were trying to go for, but I like who I paired up with. I am characterized as Louisa. Pretty cool. So that's going to conclude my Best Medicine video for today, themed video for today. Like I said, Best Medicine Season 2 reaction videos are coming very soon. September 22nd, Season 2 comes out on Fox, Tuesdays, 8 p.m. Next day on Hulu, next day I will do my reaction video, and Thursdays we'll try to have that up for you guys so you can see my thoughts each and every week. I do plan on making a Season 1 previously on Best Medicine video before Season 2 Episode 1 comes out. That way we can recollect our thoughts. I am actually binge watching, rewatching Season 1 of Best Medicine. I am on Episode 5 right now of 13 episodes. So, I'm getting a refresh of the show. That way we can dive into what happened on the last episode. I'm also rewatching Doc Martin as well. So stay tuned for that. I'm going to be making a Doc Martin video as well. Fan video, because before Best Medicine was Doc Martin, and that was my first love. And I could relate to the show. So yeah. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching this Best Medicine themed video. Hope you enjoyed, and if you want to see more Best Medicine related content, please comment and what you'd like to see. Subscribe to the channel. If you haven't seen my reaction series to Season 1 and you're caught up on Season 1 and you want to see somebody go crazy and get very deep into the episodes, maybe too deep, please check out my playlist. I've made a playlist on that. But yeah, this concludes my video for now. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys with another video very soon. Take care.